And what we learn in the process is this. It's not if we are going to have to fight. It's not if, it's how are we going to fight when the battles come. You see, Jesus said this in the Gospels. He said, in this world you will have trouble. In this world you'll have trial and tribulation. You'll have challenges come your way. And then he says, but take heart because I've already overcome the world. In other words, before Jesus left, he gave you a message to say, hey, I need you to know something, that when it gets hard and you think it can't get any harder, let me tell you, it might. But if it does, let me give you a piece of advice, a piece of hope that you can live your life by, and that's the very fact that I've already overcome the world. I heard a pastor say it to me like this. He says, we're not fighting for victory in our life. He says, we're fighting from victory. We're not fighting for victory. You see, when I fight for victory against that wasp, I'm pulling out every trick in the book. I'm throwing my shoes, I'm throwing the paper, I got it all coming out. Why? Because I'm fighting for victory. I'm praying and hoping to God that in some of the situations of my life, that if I try hard enough and I climb high enough, that maybe, just maybe, it'll work out for me. Or I pray and I hope if I try hard enough, I could win this and I'll make it. I promise I'll make it. And we fight for victory. And the problem is when we fight for victory from that perspective, from a position of loss and defeat, what happens is we're fighting to get somewhere. But what Jesus told us is you don't have to fight to get somewhere because you already are somewhere. When you gave your life to Jesus, you received the victory that he has already won, which means this. He's not looking for another hero in your story. There's already a hero. He's not looking for you to fight the battle and win it on your own. He's saying, I've already won it. Come stand with me. And the challenge and the battle that we face is not fighting it on our own, figuring out, are we ever going to make it out? The challenge that we face is, do we have the courage and the strength and the character and integrity when the tests and the trials of life come our way to stand our ground? See, if I'm fighting for victory, I'm on the offense. I don't know what might come my way, but if I'm fighting from victory, I'm standing in the winner's circle saying, I'm going to resist the urge to do things the way that I used to have the strategy that I used to have before I knew Jesus, because now I'm standing my ground.